Alright. Hey guys! So this is my first time doing this on camera. Um, Welcome to Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Now I have already started a game on here as you're going to kind of see. But that was just to kind of get started in the story and a few other things. Obviously I'm not going to continue on that right now, but I'm going to go ahead and be continuing a new game that I'm going to stream for you guys. So far that I've discovered, this game is amazing as far as graphical quality and everything. Um, and I have fallen in love with it. So for those who don't know, this is based off of the James Cameron Avatar series, which includes Avatar that came out in, I believe it was 2009, and it includes Avatar: Way of Water that just came out in 2022. This takes place right in between those two, so it's really cool. Um, as you're gonna see it, you're gonna see a little bit before and a little after. Um, so I've started a brand new game for you guys, and we're gonna see what happens.
Good morning. Let's review the ambassador program. When the RDA discovered Pandora...
You can't discover something that was there all along.
Harvey, when we say discovered, we mean it was the first time humans came here. When we arrived, we realized that this was an opportunity to create beneficial relationships with the indigenous peoples. We created avatars like mine to help create relationships with the Na'vi. And when you graduate, it'll be your job as ambassadors to reach out to the Na'vi clans and to help us to create those alliances. Can anyone tell me how that can be done?
The RDA can share their medicines, technologies, and knowledge.
That's absolutely correct, Taylor.
Director Mercer, we have been going over TAP's mission as
Sorry,
requested.
Why would Na'vi want to have alliances with you?
Alma,
Okay, I'm trying to play, cutie.
you have no idea what life is like out there, Ahari. It's savage. We found you as children after your clan abandoned you. We have given you a future, a purpose.
Our clan would never have abandoned us. Built up on its land.
I allowed you to keep that dirty trinket.
So yeah, you can kind of see by the hand in the camera, you're a natural born Na'vi, which is it's very interesting take on it.
Hand it over.
If anyone remembers from the movie, the avatars have 5 hands, just like, or 5 fingers, not 5 hands. That would just be weird. They have 5 fingers, just like humans.
Our mothers.
The natural born Na'vi have 4.
You don't even know what a song chord is.
And excuse my cough, guys. I've been sick for like 4 months, which is why I haven't continued the Spyro stream as of yet.
I know this is difficult for you, but you have to accept that your mother abandoned you.
Liar.
You all know the rules. No physical contact. No dinner for any of you.
Director Mercer, sir!
Manor titensi. Aungangahu tam.
Satwilunit solanimun. Satona folaungat kamalunge.
You're supposed to be speaking English on base.
When you cry out at night, Telan, you cry out in Na'vi!
Why do you always take Mercer's side?
Director
I
Mercer
really like this
saved
so
us.
far. And that's the story. And they got the
Talon.
they had to work with the filmmakers because the movements and such
from our roots.
are
We may not
just
remember
like the
where we're
movies.
from.
So they had to
We
have
can
worked with
still
them, or they may
grow
have done motion
out there
capture
on
again,
Pandora.
just like
Can't
the
even
film.
remember the words of our clan songs anymore.
We can sing them even without words.
We can't let them strip the Na'vi out of us.
We have to do something before it's too late. We are stronger than them now. I felt it in the classroom with the Mercer. We can end this tonight. I have an idea.
Sorry, there's a lot of cutscenes right at the beginning, and I'm trying to be quiet like during both.
Good job, Daylan. Now we have to hurry. We only have a few minutes breathing the air before we're going to need masks.
Found me.
I'm very disappointed in you. We have given you this privileged life, and you want to throw it all away.
We don't want your privileged life. We belong out there!
No, you belong to us! You cannot fathom how much we have invested in you. We saved you, gave you a home, an identity.
We already had an identity. We are not these.
No! You are what I made you!
Yeah, you are.
We may not remember the words,
Yeah,
but we can still sing the songs of our people.
Stop singing. I said shut up! Stop singing!
We are going home. Aunga Kelku.
I'm warning you, Harry. Not another step!
Sa umatela. Wangiran na kalku.
Stop right there!
What did you do? No, no, no!
So obviously your sister gets killed within the first 20 minutes. All right. And as you can see, this would be more during the first film. You know, because if anyone remembers, the Omotikaya are the tribe during the first film in the forest.
So today we will continue our talk about Earth economics and the laws of supply and demand.
Why do we have to use human weapons?
And
Nor,
obviously you're older.
we've been over this. Pandora is a very dangerous place.
But we've hardly seen Pandora. How do we know what we're protecting ourselves against?
Cortez, I need to talk to you over here, now. Look, orders have come down from Hell's Gate. We are being evacuated from Pandora. I need you to grab your stuff before the panic starts.
What?
Look, we have lost Pandora. Some Avatar driver named Jake Sully went full native, turned the Na'vi on us. That's why you can't trust any of them. I need you to get your stuff together and get back to your old dad body now. Puppet show is over.
Okay, everyone, collect your things.
Hey, Cortez, I will handle this. You need to go. You know what to do.
Oh boy.
Follow me, quickly. We've got this one chance. Come on! Get in.
What are you doing?
You'll be safe here.
Is Mercer leaving us? We are no longer of use to him. No, I won't believe it!
Hurry, you need to hide.
Let us go. We can take them. We can escape to Pandora.
There are soldiers everywhere. You won't make a single step.
This is our chance to be free.
This is your only chance to survive.
What about you?
You're just gonna go to sleep. For a little while. It won't be long, okay?
Alright, so as you can see, you get to kind of customize your own avatar. That's personally my favorite part of the whole thing. So I get to customize her face. So as you can see, there's like a lot of preset ones. I personally like this one, and then I kind of customize it a little bit. That's what I do. And then I like the green eye color. Sorry, I'm putting in place what I had last night. There's a lot that I really like. I like that face better. Is it kept? What else I want to know? No. Alright. And then the hair. Now, there's many different types of hairstyles, as you can see. I personally like this one because where is it? That one. Because this one kind of reflects more. As you can see, my actual hair is kind of short, so I really like that one. And as far as the hair color, I'm going to keep the original. Didn't do the hair I wanted. There. And this is where I like, because it lets you pick what pattern you'll have at night. Now, I'm going to let you all know, from what I've seen so far, you do not see this character at all during the game, unless you're riding an Ikron, also known as a Banshee, or you're riding a dire horse. I don't remember what they call the dire horses in Avatar, but you know, it's one of those things of you don't actually see the character.
I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
Alright, and there's 3 voices. I accidentally kind of went over one a little early, but...
You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
So you can hear that one's a little bit more feminine.
You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
That's if you're doing a guy.
You helped me before. I'll help you now. Stay where you're needed.
And that's kind of that's kind of more of an in-between one, I'm noticing. I'm obviously going to pick the girl.
You helped me before. I'll help you now.
And girl body type, obviously. And then we will confirm. All right.
You made it. I thought I lost you. All of you.
What's going on? What happened?
Been asleep for a while. A long, long while.
Must you prod them like this? If they can walk, they can walk. The rest we have to leave.
But the RDA left, didn't they? And you left us here.
The Sky People have returned, Sarentu.
Sarentu? No one has ever called me that.
That is your clan. And a mighty one at that. You thought you were lost to this world, but this Dreamwalker thought to lock you up in a box instead.
Alright, I do like that they kept the terminology from Avatar.
You take it easy, your body's still waking up.
Because that was a term they used for the avatars. The Na'vi used for the avatars were Dreamwalkers. So I like that they're keeping with the terms from the movie. So that tells me that they are paying attention to some continuity.
Did everyone make it? I'm here. Nord and Daylan too. We're safe.
We're getting out! At last! It's really happening! We're all getting out! Together! Oh, why does it look so different in here?
Can we hurry things up? RDA are en route. You can have your reunion later.
Come, eat. You will need your strength.
We found rations in the canteen. There's probably more. I think there's more.
So obviously you're very tall. So the reason I know where to go, by the way, guys, is because of the fact that I obviously have already played this part with my other games, so I kind of know where to go already. Hi, kitty. Stop hitting my leg. Ow. Hi. And we're going to eat part of it. There we go.
RDA squad closing in. We should move.
Everyone out! Alright, so obviously I can't sprint when I'm crouching, because that kind of sucks. Alright, let's find out what's going on. And if you're wondering what the owl was, my cat hitting my feet and playing with it. Hi. Yeah, you are being naughty. Naughty kitty. Yes.
The children. They're alive. Cortez. She always thought we were making pets and not soldiers.
Hey. You're being naughty again.
Get
Knock
rid
it off.
of them.
I got this little thing that's being naughty.
Look out!
Alright. Time to run. Alright, obviously.
Kill all Navi on sight.
Ooh. That's kind of scary when you think about it. The fact that you want to kill all Navi. Just letting you know, when you get to this part, like if you do what I did originally, which is like crouch through the entire thing, you want to jump over here, not over there. And you hold down the X button, as you can read, and jump like that. So like, I know my husband, when he does this, he goes through like every single instruction. I'm not gonna do that. I know you all are kind of like me, you just want to see the gameplay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Because at least that's the way I am. I just like to see people playing, and I like to see the gameplay, and kind of the end result of everything. I think when I do that, I keep it in my head what it is. Get away!
No!
Unfortunately, as you can see, it does lock the door behind you, so... But I almost got killed because of that.
Over here. Are you all right? Here, take this.
A radio?
So when I was
Put it in your ear.
looking,
It is tuned to our
it did a
frequency.
green dot on this guy,
You've
which
been
probably
busy?
shows
They
friendly,
were looking for
and then
you.
red dots for
They found
enemies,
me.
which is kind
You
of...
need to move. Now.
Wait, what's your name?
Saltleg, one of the last of my clan. I am here so you will not be the last of yours. Keep moving. Fast and quiet. Go.
So I think it would have been cooler if they would have introduced this before Wave Water came out, because the idea of different Navi clans is
The soldiers
really
are everywhere.
new.
It's
but to other people it might not be as interesting. So, but to me, the idea of these different Na'vi clans that live in the same area, essentially, because as you'll kind of see when we get to that point, we're in a familiar area. I jumped.
Sotlek, can you hear me? Where is everyone else? Did they get out?
I'm making sure they do. Are you safe?
For now, I think.
Let me worry about the others. Just keep moving.
Actually, I have to say this part, I like that they didn't give you a weapon right away. Because a lot of these games, like this, the first thing they do is they give you a weapon. And they're like, oh, fight off this enemy and that enemy. I like that this one, it's like, hey, just take off, you know, just run.
Would you stop staring at this stuff? You heard Harding. We need to find them. Wait, you hear that? Hello, Blue?
Okay, so as you can see, you wanna, it's got some stealth element, which I like.
I'll give you a present. Yeah, that'll work. My bunk is looking really good about now.
Those Hexa things probably grill up nice.
There we go. And then I have one more stuff section.
What's going on here? What I wouldn't give for a good cup of coffee right now.
If you want my, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. Ooh.
That was close.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Do not let them escape. Shoot to kill.
And obviously that guy's pissed at us for some reason.
Your ghosty wants me dead. Something tells me when things do kick off, you'll be the first to die.
Ugh. Door to the gym is locked. I'll try to find a way through.
Stay watchful.
Some dumbass like this. On his way to do something. Nothing else left to him. If you spent as much time working on your aim as you do talking, you'd be dead. Apparently, they finally found a way into that area.
This whole moon gives me the creeps.
Who knows?
So as you can see, I'm heading right now. And I have to.
I don't even know why I joined the RDA.
Not only that, soldier doesn't know why she's there for a job. So obviously, when you see the light, you don't want to move because that means they're like right there. I made it.
Okay, I'm out of the gym.
Ah, normally I can get by without it. Normally I can get by without doing that. The last second they spotted me. Normally I can get out of there without it doing that. But, no. It is... One fortunate thing is it doesn't really affect anything. It's just kind of personally for me. I'm like, no. And so, as you can see here, nature's kind of taking over the base. So this is obviously sometime later.
How long were we asleep? Solek? Can you hear me?
Ooh. I'm going to die. I don't know. I don't really know if I'm going to or not. Actually, I do.
Gotcha. What'd you catch, Harding? You don't gotta worry about this one. It hasn't got anywhere near the fight its sister did.
Murder.
Well, look where it got her. Such a shame. They could have been of use once. But now there are no Navi ambassadors. Only Navi obstacles.
Wrong!
So this is going to be a little bit confusing. You want to go up the machinery here.
Solek, are you okay?
And then do a charge jump up there.
That was way too
And
close.
regular up there.
Solek!
And as you can hear, you know, he's doing his own thing, trying to protect you. I got a cat around my feet, so this is like really weird. I'm not used to this while streaming. So for this, you can either... Oh, wait a minute. No, I forgot. You have to walk all the way across on that one. Alright. Ooh. Down the pipe. Alright, so here's where you'll kind of see what I was talking about with nature taking back over. You know, where you'll see it a lot more. You can kind of see it a little bit in the part we just did. But here's where you definitely see it. I mean, and you'll see what I mean by they really followed continuity as far as the plant life. Because there's 3 different worlds we've seen and 3 different timelines in Avatar. We've seen the timeline of the movies, which this kind of closely follows. This is about 1 year after Way of Water. So Way of Water was 15 years after the original movie. This is 16 years after the original movie. So we've seen the timeline of the movies, we see the timeline of this, and then the other timeline we see is hundreds of years later, after the RDA has left, and that would be World of Avatar, I believe, it's called Pandora, and that would be at Walt Disney World, in Disney's Animal Kingdom there, which I have dreams of going to one day. I hope one day I make it. So I'm gonna kind of slowly do this, you know, as if she would. And here we are. We're in Pandora. You know, out of the world. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. You can choose to start going and exploring, but you don't have a weapon yet. You don't have any of the things you really need yet.
Hello?
So,
maybe the others followed the water.
As she said, as my character said, maybe the others followed the water. You want to do that at first, because the thing is, before you really go off exploring, now once you get that, you can kind of go off exploring and, you know, go gather resources and everything. How I kind of have noticed this game is like, it's like Final Fantasy XIV for those who have played it. That's an open world MMO. Mixed, for this, it's kind of mixed with Call of Duty Black Ops 3, as far as the stealth missions and the fact that you're hunting and gathering. That's something that personally I have noticed. I don't know if everybody notices that, but personally I've noticed that it's very similar to that.
More RDA. What happened?
So you can see that I'm kind of trying to follow that. And then let me show you this on the map. So this is going to be your map. You're going to have fast travel points, but I recommend not using those if possible. For the simple reason of, as you walk through the forest, you can gain experience by hunting animals. you can gain resources that you're going to need to do crafting. So that's what I mean by it's kind of like Final Fantasy 14 is you have crafting, you do have the shooting aspect and the enemy aspect like Call of Duty. You don't have the multiplayer aspect that I've seen just yet. But because I don't have a lot of people to play with online, that could just be an aspect that I personally don't know of quite yet. So right now I'm headed towards the next spot on the map. I am doing that personally for me because if I try to not do that, then I go psycho. Which is over here. So, I'm gonna jump up again, jump up again.
Over here, by the tree.
And he's over there.
Solek.
So now is when you can start kind of gathering stuff, as you can see. So I'm gonna start to gather. You know, I gathered that obviously, which I'll use later on for stuff.
Now you see what they kept you from. Your true home.
You saved me. Ah! You can't keep fighting. I will help you this time.
And one of the things I like is that you use not only RDA weapons, you use traditional Navi weapons.
You will need arrows.
Now, personally, I prefer that.
Wood in the
I prefer the
underbrush is
Navi weapons myself.
You will
so
find
far.
it. Simply focus your senses.
But I also have not gotten
My
super far in this, guys.
They taught you to be human, but you are Navi. See the forest as I do. You see, this is your home. It will speak to you, if you let it. Let your senses guide you.
Alright, so as you can see, there are resources to be gathered.
Okay, I got it.
Now you have all you need to craft arrows as I do. Sharp enough to pierce human metal.
And that's one of the things I like is that the arrows, it's not like bounce, you're done. The arrows are strong enough to pierce metal and to do. So that's one of the things I like about this game, is it's, so far, it's not, you know, oh. And if you're wondering why I'm gathering so much, I'm actually gathering enough to fill up my pouch right now before I craft my arrows, and I'm going to go ahead and look for resources as well in the area. And this is simply because at this moment in time, you can only carry 20 arrows. So you are going to be crafting arrows a lot from the menu, and sometimes from the menu during battle. So I personally like to gather a lot of sticks. They use sticks, obviously, to craft arrows. I personally like to do that a lot for the simple reason of that will give me a lot of resources right off the bat. I think this is the only thing I can't open right now. I would have to come back and open that. But I can open other things like that. And what I like is that you can hear the animals in the background as you're doing stuff. Stick, stick. You know, so you can hear like other animals in the background. What I'm trying to do right now, guys, is get my stuff filled up. So, so yay. My stick pouch is full. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and craft my arrows. Swing.
You are ready.
Swing. All right. That
We
gave
should
me
get
arrows.
out of here. Can you move?
Double fit. I need a pot.
And I'm going to fill that back up.
I'm a double fit plant.
I'll find one. Don't worry.
Near the shore. They grew by water.
Okay, so you're going to head back towards the lake at this point. You can see that you're going to head back this way.
Soldiers.
So you can see that that's the Doppelfett.
Keep it together.
And some resources
like,
you'll be able
I
to
got the
just
data
grab
on
like
my way
this.
back. There were more soldiers.
Others you're gonna have to actually like do almost like a mini game with. And you'll see where that happens a little bit later on. It doesn't happen right now, but a little bit later on you're gonna see where that kind of happens. So I'm gonna head up the cliff. And these guys are useful. These are vines to help you like go up cliffs and stuff.
No! He won't let them take him alive.
Come in for pickup. Mercer's gonna love this.
Alright, and then I'm gonna crouch and hide. Try to heal. Package. Got him.
You learn fast.
Going to the wrong thing. Ah. I got that. Alright. We're gonna go up here.
This is how we heal. You have no song cord.
We had my mother's, but they stole it.
Alright, so this is relevant
must change
because
that.
of this whole aspect.
Wait!
Because
What should
the
I do
song
now?
cards were introduced in Way of Water, and they're different events
You must
in
discover
Navi's
your
life.
own way, Sergeant.
So I like that they're
And until
introducing
then,
that into here
join the
because
resistance, but
it
hear me.
shows continuity.
Those humans
They
the same
test that
enemy, but
really
we're not
throughout
the
anything
same.
they've done with Pandora.
They are too close.
So I'm really
I'll
excited
meet you
about
at base
that.
camp by the waterfall.
You know, because that's a big thing for me is continuity in games, in everything. And as certain things have been done with gaming and all that, they have not kept to the continuity. And let me just say that kind of pisses me off when you do that. So I get like really upset and like, you know, grr. We're gonna walk up this way. And anytime you see like an area like this that's kind of in front of me, this is obviously like a trail type thing you can run on, you know.
The waterfall. Resistance base must be above it.
And like that was something I could have shot at, but I scared it. I'm gonna go see if I could shoot at it again. Hold on. If it didn't disappear. Oh, maybe it did. Okay, yeah, I'm not shooting at that right now because I don't want to play Go Find. Never mind, I don't want to play Go Find. Alright, so for this, you're going to have to shoot it in order to get it to come down. And then that will get the lift vine to come down, and then you will go like that. And what I like is that they really kept to the continuity of the Navi, like running, jumping, you know, all of that. And I'm apparently jumping to nothing. And normally I can get that. I'm pretty upset. And as you can see, that's another thing they kept to. I don't know if anyone noticed. These were open. They're like big and open, and I'll show you something that people may remember from the first film. They may not. Watch. Walk forward. Oh, where did they go? Like, I don't know if anyone remembers Jake doing that in the first film. Like, him doing that. Alright, let's see if I can do this. And I missed it again. Damn it. Alright, let's start from way back here. There we are. Third time's the charm. Apparently I scared the shit out of it. And like, this is stuff you can gather, like I was explaining. And you can see here that we have mute, you know. So you can see you've got plenty of plants. And I am actually going to shoot another one of these guys. It has its own story from what I'm telling. So from what I'm seeing, it is based after the second film. Because the second film is based 15 years after the first film. And, you know, so like Nateum and Kiri, which were the two oldest of Jake's children, Nateum was 15 in that, and of course he passed away in that film. And then Natiri's the mom. Kiri, who was Grace's daughter, was 14 in that film. So this would take place, I think, about 1 year after the second film. And from what I'm seeing, it has its own storyline, and it has its own thing with it. So, you know, so obviously now we're going to go into wherever this guy is. And if I say anything random, guys, it means that a question has popped up on the bottom of my screen and I'm reading it real quick. I may not always read them out loud, but it means that I am reading a question that popped up or a comment or something, and I may respond to something randomly. So please forgive me if I do that, guys.
Sorry, filter got stuck. Jin thinks he's got it figured out now. Oh my gosh, another one. I am so glad you're here since, you know, there's so few of you left. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Welcome to Resistance HQ. Right. Sorry. Oh, well, Nati Kamie. What?
Alright, she's a funny character so far. But yeah, it appears to be its own storyline.
Over here.
Because I've never heard of the TAP program or anything like that in any of the readings of Avatar.
I'm so glad to see you. We heard the shooting and Alma said to run for it. Are you okay?
Shaken. Sotlek got me out. Where are the others?
Nella and Nor made it too, but they decided to spend time outside. I don't think they should. Isn't it dangerous?
Don't worry, you're all safe now. That's what matters.
What happened back there? Tap was in ruins.
Mercer ordered it destroyed when they evacuated. I watched the walls collapse in. On you. I thought you were dead. Then Priya heard the RDA on the radio talking about a signal at TAP. I was afraid to hope.
How long were we in there?
It feels like you left yesterday.
It, should feel like that for you, but it's been nearly 16 years.
What? 16?
Alma.
That can't be right.
You need to understand. Seeing you all again today, you have no idea how much that means to me. I failed you. I won't make that mistake again, I promise. Look, take some time.
Over here.
Raj will get you cleaned up. Taylor knows his way around already.
Hey, you know
he
better.
Can show you. This can be your home now. You'll see.
All right, so.
16 years. It doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Almost right, though. We can be at home.
So you can collect different things.
I feel it.
Which will help kind of
cool here, right?
explain the story.
So much cool tech.
You know, as you could see, that's kind of like where we are and all that. So these different things, like the notes and different things, I'll show you where you can access them in the menu. So you can see, like, this has a fast travel point, but like I said, I wouldn't recommend doing fast travel because you can gather resources and such if you don't do that. Sorry about my cough. So like, this shows you like the different animals and, you know, the different things that you've inspected. You can get like different stuff. This shows your current quest. So right now it says that I'm walking with Telan to Rajinder in the living quarters. Technically I am doing that. I'm just showing you this real quick. This is where you would customize your character, and like if you want to see your character, this is where you would see them. Beyond this, really you can't see them, unfortunately. I've heard that, and I've kind of experienced that while playing my own profile. Unless you are riding an Ikran or you are riding a dire horse. For those who watch the movie, an Ikran would also be known as a banshee. It's the flying, dragon, dinosaur-like thing.
Use that advice more than most right now.
So those guys, you can ride in here, which I've seen, and it's pretty cool. And you can also ride the horse-like things from the game.
He's cool. Kinda.
So.
I think everyone's just getting used to us being
around. And I liked how when you look at this, it's a mixture of human and Navi. It means that the two worlds are kind of coming together.
Yes, well,
almost.
Processing those is a whole science unto itself.
At least that's what I see.
It's a challenge.
Yeah, and not turning them into tasteless, mushy goo or jerky.
You must be Raj.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him.
It's Rajinder.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alma said...
I know Alma. Alma calls me Raj. I don't know you.
I'm new.
Relax, new. I knew you were coming. Sleeping all this time. Oh, you must be well rested. I have fresh clothes ready for all of you. Alma didn't tell me you were missing a sense of humor as well.
Alright, that's funny. So.
What'll it be today?
Alright, so you get these two for free, and then you can grab other things as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and range resistance. I don't know what that is. But you're going to go ahead and grab the two clothes, which are going to give you some more stuff.
Keep yourself in one piece.
and then obviously you're gonna change into it. So like this is what you're currently wearing, which would be the tap t-shirt as well as some pants, and you're gonna change into more traditional Na'vi clothing. Well, I say more traditional, it's really a mixture of human and Na'vi. Like this would definitely be more Na'vi, but the top, you can see it's kind of like a tank top, so that would be more human. And that's one of the things I like is that they're doing a mixture of human and Na'vi
Sarintu.
things.
No.
Can I give you
And
anything
what I
for
like
these?
also is
You
that
get
they
a freebie
introduced a brand new
this
tribe.
time.
So when they call
Special
you Sarintu,
circumstances
that is
considering.
actually your clan
Usually,
or your
we take what
tribe
we
of
can get
Na'vi.
around here.
So
If you find
we've
something
met
good, let me
3
know.
so far if you count this game. We've met the Sarintu, we've met the Omotikaya, and we've met the Metkayan. And supposedly in the third movie we're going to meet like a fire Na'vi thing. So I'm hoping that maybe what they will do is bring this into the movies to make this more canon. They are bringing stuff into the movies to obviously make
Everyone here's been super nice.
make the game very similar. But I hope that they will bring stuff from the films into here. Alright, so that would be a cell phone. And as you can see, your energy as you search, as you pick up things, will go down. So.
Talon! Can't keep away, I see. And you brought another Na'vi.
Alex builds stuff. Mechanisms and technology for all kinds of communications and discovery.
And a little chaos, if I have the tuning right. See this? This is SID, my systems interrogation device. Good name, right? Bit of a mouthful, perhaps. Ajir thought it was a little much, but what does he know? I designed it with Na'vi in mind, a little troublemaker for RDA technology. Cobbled it together with old RDA parts.
And tap parts.
Yes, well, we could probably scratch that off or paint over it, if you like. I've been trying to get Alma to test it.
Oh, we can test it. Can we? We can test it?
Alright, so you can see Talon is really into technology and he's more adapting to his human side than his Na'vi side.
I should use this loan to research new tech.
Personally am more into the Na'vi side myself. And that's just a me thing. I'm personally more into that.
I should probably learn how to shoot.
And then I'm
actually hoping you can find the faulty wiring in our air filtration.
Alright, so how you use this, just letting you know, you're going to look for things like this. And then when you press the button, which is going to be the R2 button on your controller, so this guy right here, you're going to go ahead and make sure those green circles overlap. So you want to press kind of gentle until they overlap, and then you see that this turns from orange to green.
Mind taking a quick look?
And you're going to use this tool in a couple of missions as well that I've been through. So this is not the only time you're going to get to use it and then like, oh, I never get to use it again. No. You're going to get to use it for multiple things. And then you can see up here what I'm going to wind up doing is almost like a mini game, which is going to be really kind of fun.
Hey, Alex, I think I found the fault.
Just a little hack, and the system will reset. Do you mind?
And then there's where you do. Sorry, my button pressing is not good today. And then you're going to do almost like a game. There we are. So I did almost like a mini game.
You see, it is a useful tool, isn't it? I told
And
Alma
I just switch back to my bow.
Is our future. I must say, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with it. Nice to have one's work come to something.
That pollution's disgusting.
But I've ordered you about enough.
Right?
Alma's gathering everyone for a briefing. I believe your friends are still exploring outside.
It's all mushy. Look. I made the mushrooms. I guess that makes sense. But now with extra mush.
Alright.
I
So
bumped
one
into
of these is
Harding once in
eventually
the
going to loot.
As in,
To go to
literally bumped into her?
Yep. She didn't say a word. but I can still feel
is eventually going to go to the thingy. I will eventually be doing
I
that.
should check out those empty outposts. Great materials in there, I'd say.
I think they are outside of this one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gather my friends. As you can see, also, one of the things I like, and you'll be able to see it in just a second, it's raining. So it does do different weather as well, which is really cool. Because when you think about it, that actually is really neat that it does different weather, because different weather affects the plants on Pandora. So when you gather stuff, you're going to see that it says like pristine and rain. So it means that it's best to gather that plant when it's raining, you know, which is really neat. So, so hold on, like I just saw something in it. So like this guy, it doesn't really matter when you grab it. The Dalfa pod or whatever that they said, that guy doesn't really matter when you grab it. But there are other ones that are going to matter. So let's see if maybe I can find one of those. Aha. Way over here. Or they may not have one actually. Hold on. They may not have one where I can gather it. Okay, so that's inside. They may not have one where I can gather it. Hold on. Cave below the building, so they're gonna be underneath the building. Okay, I gotta find them. So as you can hear, they're down here somewhere. Oh, there they are.
There you are! Dylan said you made it out. I'd forgotten how it feels to simply sit in the breeze. Taste the sweetness on the air. Not listen to Mercer talk about their civilized culture.
There are more colors than I remember.
So you can see that one of them has already gone more Navi than human. There's two that are still more human.
Why do you think
like wearing the human clothes and all that.
Why didn't she check tab
And then
before?
you can see in the background
Maybe it
here, if you
wasn't
guys pay
safe
attention
before.
to the screen and not
It's
me,
not safe now.
that one of them has gone
cares?
on his
We
top
are
half
free.
completely
I want
Navi
to
as far
run
as his clothing.
until my lungs
And
ache
I
and my
think
legs give
he
out.
is,
We could
if I
leave,
remember
you
correctly,
know.
that is the one that
Right
was like,
now.
let's escape,
Where would we
let's
go?
get out, besides the
Wherever
sister
we want.
character that was
All
killed
of
at the
us.
beginning of the game.
What do you think? You, me, Inela, Telan? We could live as Sarentu again.
Alma brought us here for a reason. She's gathering everyone inside to talk. She must have a plan.
Don't stay here for her. She wants to control you. All the humans do.
No, they don't. Alma was always kind to us.
The people here like her. And they're nice, aren't they? They seem nice. Priya let me use her radio.
I believe they want to help us.
Let's go see what Alma wants. Maybe it's something fun?
I doubt that.
Alright, I like how you kind of take,
Come
you know,
on.
control.
The RDA
Everyone's
won't soon
waiting.
forget our victory.
Fine, fine. Just give me a minute. The light is different out here. I want to enjoy it. Haven't we spent enough time in metal boxes? At least tonight, we'll sleep under the stars. Like our families did.
I'm not sure how to make it up to everyone. If I even can.
Alright, let's go and let's find the base. The base, the base, the base. Down the base. Alright, let's see here.
We can extend the Navi area for more visitors.
And some of
I
them
should
you're gonna get like
probably learn how to shoot.
modifications to what you already are doing. You know, what you're already wearing, and you kind of saw that I just got one a minute ago.
John Mercer, founder of the TAP program. The saddened to know him all too well, but for many of you, he is a new face. He has returned to Pandora as the Executive Vice President of Frontier Operations, alongside your old friend from TAP, Colonel Angela Harding, as his head of security. He is ambitious, self-serving, egotistical.
And you worked with him.
We have been fighting the RDA for many months now. What difference can this man make?
Mercer's tactics are aggressive. That, coupled with his frustrations over TAP's failure, we need to strategize. Our outreach work with the nearest clans has been difficult.
Hold on just one second, guys. I gotta change the
Some
temperature.
Adonai were willing to
I had
fight,
it up because it was 32 in our
after
apartment
suffering
this
losses
morning.
on their side,
Well,
they've
it wasn't
since
32 in
withdrawn.
here, but it was pretty
We
cold in
haven't
here.
explored
So
further
I
than
had
the
to turn the
Zeswa.
temperature back down because I had
They're
to take
fierce,
it
but they're
up too much.
unwilling to
So
make a
give
human
me
alliance.
Just a moment, guys.
Your clan was one of travelers.
Up a regular drill site.
Carving up the land.
All right, sorry
Poisoning
about that,
it,
guys. I had to turn
turning
our
it to
AC
sludge.
on.
They've never been this close
It
to
gets
HQ
really
before.
hot in here.
If they go
otherwise.
wandering, they'll find us for sure.
We're spread thin right now.
So
So
if you
then,
guys missed a
can
bit
you
of this
establish a
cutscene, I
safe perimeter?
apologize.
Anka,
Normally I would
try and
try
reach
not
Hajir
to
over
interrupt
radio.
cutscenes, but the
I can try
problem
to shut down
is
that drill site.
it's
I think I
really
have the
hot,
hang of Sid now.
and we have
I don't think that's such a good
slut ball
idea.
somewhere in here.
Let them
you
go.
know, and I
I've
want
seen
her
them
to,
fight. They'll be fine.
You know, to wind up being overheated, or me to be overheated.
The rest of you,
you know,
get ready
because
to
I
intercept
actually
any
am
other
starting to give
patrols.
a little bit more than I should.
Keep your radios on.
So yeah.
I wonder if other
Be ready.
clients heard about what happened.
If the RDA see you at their drill site, they will engage.
Thanks for
Remember what I
mentioning,
taught you.
dude.
Craft your arrows. Focus your senses. There are supplies by the main airlock should you need.
Wonder if I can scrounge up some Samson parts from what's left of Mercer's base.
Alright, so this would be, you see it's kind of turning into more nighttime, you know, it's getting darker. But anyway, so wherever you see like that, that's going to be where your mission is. So,
Exactly, like the dorsal sail of the Sound Blast Colossus.
oh, I didn't sound one of those things. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, guys. You want to be careful to avoid damaging the plant. So you're going to do a pull. And then this gives you crafting material. You know, so like I really should have waited till it was dry to pull that, but you know, it's okay. And the big dot is going to be your main thing where you want to go. So, like this. Let me see if I can find it. So, like, here's another one that you can gather. And this one, I believe, yeah, so like you see there, it's optimal conditions to gather that. So right now I'm gathering resources is what I'm doing. Just while I've got the time, you know. May not have some time a little later. Yeah, so there we go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to gather some spies. Hold on, guys. Phone call. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My mom called, and my mom is one of those people that you don't ignore a phone call. And my husband will tell you that my mother is one of those people you don't ignore her phone call. So, excuse me. So we're going to go across this. This will help us kind of just get across the land. So these branches are kind of like what you saw in the first film. You saw Jake and Ciri kind of walking across branches, and they were, doing this and that and the other thing. So that's kind of what you saw ultimately. And now, as you can see, we're getting into pollution. So, and we can kind of hear the echo of the drill. That is what is going on. And once again, I do apologize about the 2 interruptions. One was real quick, but the second one, you don't ignore my mom if you know my mom. And anyone that has a mother like that, you don't ignore your mom.
Hey, Priya, I'm near the drill site. The ground here, it's...
Every time the RDA sets up somewhere, it's the same thing. Their equipment pollutes everything around it. Everything. But hey, Pandora is strong. Shut down those drills and the land will recover. One sec, I'll check the schematics.
You have those?
Being ex-RDA's gotta have some benefits, right? I'm kidding. They're not fun people. Looks like we've got 2 things here. The cooling unit on the drill and a generator. Probably at the edge of their site.
What about the RDA?
Well, you can probably shut down the site without engaging them, if you want. Unless, they see you doing it.
And what you want to do at this point is kind of back out of the area. So you can see I'm backing out. They're chasing me. And I died. So you can retry after any mission where you die, which is kind of a nice thing. So you can see it put me right back on the video site. I ran specifically to craft arrows. Because sometimes by running, you'll get them to kind of... And I don't know if you all can hear this, I certainly can. I can hear the music in the background. There we go. Alright. I want to get back to this explode. Bye-bye.
Generator and cooling unit are down.
Right on the grill. When it opens, fire at it. Why do you fire with fire? Hey! Sorry.
There we go. And the drill is destroyed. I was paying attention to a few things. And as you can see, the land comes back to life after that. So it's kind of a good thing to do these destruction sites, because your land comes back to life, you have more resources. It's a good thing.
Explosion from here. Air quality is improving already.
Alright, let me see. Is there anything I missed? Yep, a few things I missed. Because I want to gather as much resources as possible.
Can you hear me? I'm out
Okay,
with the
lad.
others. We heard that bang. Is everything okay?
I shut down the drills. We should be RDA free for a while.
Well, we found something. Up high. Like a big flower. The others are excited, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Will you come look?
I think you become kind of like a leader, almost. At least that's what it seems like to me. These are not expensive. My mind just go. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go this way.
Are you close? Do you see the butterflies? At least I think they're butterflies. Follow them and you'll find it.
Oh, there's a spinning thing. Well, guys, I'm probably going to log off at this point. Basically, you know, you kind of got a preview today of what Avatar was like. And I really enjoy this game, so if you like playing, you know, with it, you can definitely try to play with me. I'm going to see if there's a multiplayer feature, and if so, I will make a comment under the video. But definitely check me out. If you like my videos, like and subscribe, and I will see you later, guys.